Hi, I'm Dash. I'm from RD Gaming,
Hi, my name is Tommy, and I'm from The Crazy Show.
and today we're going to be doing a history lesson on Lego and Lego Technics, showing an example of both of them, and some tips and tricks when building with Legos and Lego Technics.
Let's start with history. Who founded Lego and Lego Technic?
A man named Ole Kirk Christensen made both Lego and Lego Technics.
Lego was founded in 1932 and started producing Lego bricks out of plastic in 1958.
Later, Lego Technics were made 19 years after it was already founded.
Lego was made in Billund, Denmark.
Whereas Lego Technics were made in an unspecified area but were first released to most of Europe and the United States.
Lego was made to inspire and develop builders of tomorrow.
Then Lego Technic provided more of a challenge for those builders. Now let's get on to building with Lego bricks. So here we have set 30662, Animal Crossing Lego, aka Maple's Pumpkin Garden. 29 pieces in total.
Some things that you'll see in just normal sets, you'll probably see a minifigure sometimes. You'll definitely see these two pieces, maybe.
Yeah. Many figures are in lots of Lego sets.
Okay, so let's start building.
You can chill. Legos are fun, depending on what you're building, because they can influence your interests. There's a lot of different types of Legos that you can build. You got cars, you got nature, you have
Mario,
you have
Sonic.
video games.
You got a lot of different themes.
And so unlike most sets, this set is very small and has a lot of common pieces in it that you will normally find. For instance, 1x2s and 2x4s. Oh,
I'm prepared.
there's also some rare pieces like this tree stump. Those are not found in many Legos.
And they're basically found in a lot of the same themes, whatever. Tree.
Just place that. And you're generally gonna have some extra pieces, so like me, you can just build whatever.
Or you can just keep a collection of extra pieces, because if you get a lot of Legos, those you might be able to have just a whole stash of Legos.
Either that, or you can just find a way to incorporate them in your set. Very cool. And that's it for the Lego part. Now let's move on to our example of Lego Technics. I have brought in a Lego Technic that I have built myself, the 4GT. As you can see, it's much more complicated than your average bricks. I mean, with Lego Technics, you can add in more things like movable spoilers, special doors, and connecting the wheels to like a knob or a steering wheel, and even maneuverable trunks. With these, they're meant for being more complicated than normal Legos, so that's why you have all of these smaller pieces that come together and make these big pieces. And I actually have some examples here. So we have some pegs, some Technic pieces, a bunch of this stuff. These ones are your average Technic piece. You'll find these in a lot of them. They come in all different sizes, and some of them are even angled, so you can get into different spots. And then on this one, the outer part, there's a lot of sort of like plates, which make these kind of like flat parts on the body to eventually shape out a car or whatever you're trying to make. With each of these, you use pegs to connect each of them together, like that, and that's what holds them all together. Depending on what peg you use is the amount of how many Technic pieces can go together. For instance, you have these small ones, which can only hold 2 together, and you have these blue ones that can hold 3 together. They do have more of them where they can hold up to 4 together. I don't have those. But yeah, the cool thing about Technics is you can also add so much things to it, and you can even change it to where it actually has a working engine in it. So as it moves, the pistons actually move compared to normal cars where they don't. Overall, it's a really cool creation to make, and it's a good challenge to put yourself through, because it just goes to show how much you've gone through Lego to be in this stage where you're building these kinds of Legos. And the majority of these Legos are like 18 and up. I'm 14 and I've built a couple of them, so it's really cool to see that. Yeah, now let's get on to tips and tricks.
Some tips and tricks when you're building Lego are you can organize the pieces by color, bag, type or piece, or not organize them at all. Number 2, when building your own creations, use your mind to create something awesome. And number 3, make sure to clean up when you're done, so you don't want to accidentally walk on a Lego.
Now, some tips and tricks for building with Lego Technics. When a stud gets stuck, the small black one that I showed, you can use another stud to help it get unstuck. For instance, you should use, for example, when these little black pegs get stuck, try to use a blue one and just pop it out, like so. Because the blue one can pop out easier, and then the black one's already out. Another tip is when putting down a long piece on a bunch of pegs, like this, but on a piece where there's a bunch of pegs, try to put it at an angle so that way it goes one after the other to make it much easier to put it down. And then last but not least, never use your teeth. That's how you hurt yourself. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Tune in next time for some more Lego tips and tricks and maybe more Lego reviews.